Hello. This should have been a Just the Facts man, but I wouldn't listen. So we're having a usual suspects, and it's old party straight out the gate. You'll see, we're going to do it anyway because what I'm really looking at here is these are the cards I chose for the full moon cat day, night, evening, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And we're going to have a look at them. So I've got some holographic cards out, and I backed the lighting down, and let me switch over here and we'll get going. Yes. Oh, and let me know how I'm sounding to you because I lost my microphone. I had a big Movo 7. I spent a little bit on it, but fortunately my man had a backup, and it is precariously balanced on a Tupperware weighted with a rock that hovers on top of an upside down ice cream bucket that's off center over there in the corner. And I know it's in, and there's no volume control on it. I don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna try not to yell because I know it's big and booming. I already did it. Anyway, here we go. You got the King of Pentacles, and I know you're like, well, it could just be me. Well, okay, I would say that if it was King of Swords or the King of Cups, I would be, yeah, sure. But it's never the King of Cups. It's never the King of Swords. It's either Pentacles or Wands, and that's who's on your mind. Because you're looking at him in a whole new. You're looking at him. It's the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, like a lesson. You're looking at him. You're thinking about him. You're like, huh? Because then the row after that is death and the end of the game. Five of Wands, the end of the struggle with the King of Pentacles. A whole new perspective on the game with the King of Pentacles. Yeah? And then underneath of that is the root of the problem, which is the Five of Pentacles, the betrayal. The betrayal. And you are emotionally destitute. You feel awful. But it's the end of the game. The end of the game is the revelation of the betrayal. It ends it. It's a deal breaker. How long am I supposed to do this? Then we got the Star. You thought he was the one. Five of Cups, sad about it. But what can I do? Eight of Coins, hard at work. I did everything I could to make this into a happy home. Right? But it was unhappy. Happy, unhappy. I don't know if you did everything you could, but you just couldn't get happy. There's always a problem. Five of Cups, sad. The Tower. I'm so sad. I put everything I had into this. Four of Coins. So you withdrew. You withdraw. The Six of Pentacles from a toxic relationship. You end a toxic relationship. Because it broke your heart. He broke your heart. Two of Wands. A decision. A choice. A different perspective brings a different choice. Well, that's a verb. Okay, the buck stops here. Now, like I said, I'm just really what I'm looking at is these cards right here, and I think that they're going to be fine for the background of our full moon readings. I think they're perfect, actually. I love the colors too. But we're going to be clarifying with the Pulp Fiction and the Doodle. All right. He thought he was the one. Oh, sunshot. Yeah. You were devoted. He was everything you ever wanted. The Sun, the Emperor. The Seven of Wands, your protector. You are so sad that this didn't. Sad. Hard at work, but unhappy. Hard at work trying to be happy. Hard at work keeping the peace, trying to make him happy. Good luck. The Chariot reverse. You've been putting off leaving for a long time. Giving him another chance, chance after chance. But no, you have to do it all by yourself pretty much. These cards do have a high glare. That's why I'm weaving back and forth. Hard at work, all doing it on your own. Damn, in a relationship with yourself, just about. He's not there. He was everything you wanted, but he's emotionally unavailable. And you do it all by yourself. Eight of Swords. You kind of did it to yourself. You could have seen it. You could have stopped it. You can say no at any moment. You can always say no, right? Isn't that what they say? You can always leave. Sometimes you can't leave. Sometimes you just... That's a lot of effort into to walk away from. Sad. The Tower comes anyway. You can't save it. You try to save it. You can't stop it. The Tower comes. Strength. All your strength isn't enough. Five of Wands. Here's where the buck stops. Tower comes. The buck stops here. Five of Swords. Vicious fighting. Something happened back here. This is the collapse. It's happening right now. But you were sad a long time back. You've been thinking about this. You've been planning it, probably. Well, I don't know about planning it because you're trying to hold it off, right? But you know what you're going to say. You know why. And here comes the fight. No one, you know, don't you dare show me the truth. Don't look behind his curtain. Four of Coins. You cut him off. Out of this toxic relationship. You remove yourself from a toxic relationship. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles. A toxic relationship with the King of Pentacles. Who broke your heart. And you are so much better off immediately. Nine of Cups. Make a wish. Wish fulfillment. To heal your broken heart and to make a choice. To choose what? A broken heart. Well, hell no, you ain't gonna choose that again. So what are we doing here? A conversation. To tell the truth. The Seven of Swords. To reveal these lies. To tell the truth. Yes, yes, yes. To tell the truth was a lie. All your empty promises. You broke my heart. Didn't come through none of this. It was all lies. That's what. It was all lies. And you choose. I still don't know what you choose. I mean, you're not choosing them, but what did she choose? Can you tell me what she chooses? I mean, I know I got more, but I want it all. The Hierophant upside down. Ooh, Divorce. Yeah, this is over. I thought these were all right side up. I did not check them, but here we go. The Hierophant upside down. Yeah. You cannot trust the Hierophant, okay, is the father figure, the leader of the pack, the you do what I say. He's the where you go for when you have a question, right? He's your elder. He gives you good advice, right? The Hierophant upside down is a man who is the exact opposite of all those things. He's a man who cannot be trusted. He is unscrupulous. He has no he does what he wants, and he will lie to you with no problem whatsoever to get it. And you reveal him for who he is. Okay. Now, we're going to have a look at these. Someone's got you over a barrel. betrayal over a barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. He's been unavailable all this time. What you're lacking in your relationship is someone who's participating back in it. They're not doing nothing. They're just there. It's convenient. They like your meatloaf. Their heart's not in it. He's emotionally unavailable way back here. You feel something is lacking. There's the betrayal again. They never came through on something that they promised. They didn't give back. The Hanged Man again, upside down. This one says you've been stalling. You're making needless sacrifice. You're resisting. You're beating a dead horse. You need to move moving on. This is not. After a certain point, this becomes self-betrayal because you know. There's the conversation. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. That's a loss of confusion. You are fixing to be plain and blunt and have that talk. It's time for that talk. And then we have, we just had this, Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. You're going to fix yourself. That's what the whole other reading was. You're cutting off a toxic person to fix yourself. So show me the Wheel. So what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Something different. Queen of Wands. That was all over the reading too. Karen is out of the box. Karen is large, in charge, in control. Careful. You have to maintain control. This is exhilarating. To come back, to flame on, to spring back to life, to feel it again. Right? To be interested. You were quite depressed. And now you're coming back. You're making a comeback, right? But you're a bitch, too. So keep that under control. And you need lots of alone time so that you can vent, because you see the other reading, because you know you're you're pretty foul. You're not very nice. And it's exactly what you need to do, because you're trying to take care of yourself and heal. But no one has ever seen this side of you, and you don't want to share it either. Right? You're alone, but not lonely. And mad and bitchy. I'm down with that. We would be friends. And I would never visit. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, right now you don't want people looking at you. You don't want people seeing you. You don't feel like a winner. You've got healing and another R word. Recovery. King of Swords upside down. You're not interested in hearing from what he has to say. You don't want to hear it. A dictator, oppressive, brutal, and controlling. You're not interested in any of that, right? And then we have Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Let's go with the new opportunity. You stay strong. You stay unique. Keep your brand. Don't dilute yourself. Ten of Cups upside down. Justice upside down. And the Chariot upside down. Well, it looks like the baby put a stop to everything. A broken home, a loss of family, divorce, lack of stability. Justice reversed, dishonesty, unaccountability, wherever he went. Unfairness, legal flaws. So you like almost escaped and then you wound up pregnant. Lack of control, lost aggression and self-doubt, and you couldn't. You almost made it. Oh my God. Listen. I don't know what to tell you. Five of Swords, defeat, resentment, abuse, and conflict. You're trapped because of the children. Trapped because of the children. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the last leaf. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. And the Moon. Secrets. The King of Cups has secrets. You see him in a whole new light. Secret. Secret betrayal. A secret game. An ulterior motive of his. Why, I never in my life. Page of Cups, an apology. It's a game. He doesn't mean it. It's a game. He doesn't mean it. There's fake here. Fake that is revealed. Queen of Swords. You, enough. Oh. This is the fake that is revealed. All that glitters is not gold. Empty promises. Help came with strings and he never came through. Seven of Cups. You tried every which way. You did it up here too. You did everything you could to keep this going. You did every way. You sacrificed a lot of your own self to make something succeed in any way possible. You came at it from every angle while he was sitting here promising to do it, but did nothing. The boulder in your stream. And you kind of did it to yourself because you're the one that picked him. Ten of Swords reversed. Well, you survived it. The good thing about the 10 is there's no 11. It's over. And things are absolutely terrible, but they're better. But you have a serious mistrust of him. You've been defeated. You failed in your XYZ. It didn't. You fell for it. And he didn't come through. But you've escaped. I mean, everything's ruined, but you've escaped it. To escape ruin. Barely. Right? And you're a survivor now. And now we had that in the other reading too about learning your lesson, and next time you would think twice, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then we're going to have this, which is different, but I re-added my advice because I don't like what I got, and I want advice. Advice from Spirit is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Your advice is to hold on right now. You need to release the past, giving up control, generosity, and acceptance. Release. No, let them have it. Release them. You let it go. Something you wouldn't let go of. You let go of plan XYZ. Yeah. Because see, the advice is hold on, but it's reversed. So the advice is to let go. I hate this. Curiosity. Let wonder guide you into the unknown. I didn't think there was anything worse than I want my money back, Oracle. I stand corrected. Does this rate table space? I think maybe not. But quite a decent birthday gift for a young witch. All right. And then I got these. And I do shuffle them. They're all together. But I make sure that I get one different of each card. Why not? So, here's your woo. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love. I like these. I like these cards. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. You're looking at all the time you've been with this guy. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Okay, you gotta let it go. Because it almost killed you. And then finally we have Peacock. Self-love. Didn't we have Peacock in something else recently? You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinably unique and beautiful. There are deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk, which comes from him. All right. Leave in the comments.